Hi everyone, happy Friday. Drop the hook. Happy Memorial. No, what are we? Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Happy September. If this doesn't get out before September, happy all the things. My name is Zuri. You have found Talk Yarny to me. Thank you for joining me and spending a little time talking Yarny. Welcome back to all of my previous friends and subscribers, and welcome to all of my new friends. We are gonna just chat for a while. I do not have a lot to show you because I spent this whole week working on pretty much one thing. Because I have a week to finish it. I'm not done yet. I'm a little more than halfway through. But I also have some other little things. But let's see, what am I gonna start with? We'll start with this guy. I'm so excited about this. I did, since the last time I talked to you guys, finished the body of my flax sweater. Look at this. So this is, I think, where I was when we last talked. And so I did all of this. And then I did the, is it a 1x1 rib? 1x1 rib down here. And it is perfect. I think if you guys saw the little picture I put up, then you saw, I did put a picture of me trying it on, followed by a picture of my cat trying it on as a bed, because he believes that all of my work is a bed for him. And he approved, so do I. But I'm gonna just try it on for you guys too. Let's see, do I need to talk about it first before I do? This is made with Karen Skinny Cake in the color Melon Smoothie, I believe, which is a long, not overdue. What is the word for when they don't sell it anymore? Discontinued, long discontinued colorway of this Karen Skinny Cake. But the Skinny Cake itself is still available. Just not this color. It's so pretty. They need to bring this one back. This is the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. I've made the size, I believe, medium large, which I want to say is like the 6 size up if you buy the pattern. It comes in like good 12 to 15 sizes. So you really have to go through and mark off like which is the size you want to make. Or from what I hear, you can get the Tin Can Knits app. I didn't try this. And then you can just like get the pattern, and then specifically like on the app for the size that you want to make, so you don't have to go through and like print it out and mark it off or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna pause and then I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna try this on and then come back. Okay, here it is on. I am gonna stand up in a second, but I just remembered that I had left this on because I wanted to make sure I marked the front. Like I could quickly identify the front because it does have shaping. Okay, so this is it on. I feel like it's pretty much a perfect fit. Move this chair out the way so I can back up. Okay. I did 15 inches from the armpit down to the where the ribbing starts, and then 2 inches of ribbing here. So it's a really good fit. It's exactly what I was looking for. You could go away though, the stomach, like imagine that. That'd be good. Instead I have this, but this would be better. But it is what it is. One day we'll be back to that. And then I just gotta do the sleeves. I love the way the colors are working out. So I do love the way the sleeves look. This took, I think I don't remember where the little ball of remnant is, but it's just like a little ball. Probably like this big, maybe a little bit bigger. Left over. So pretty much exactly one cake of this skinny cake went into the body, and then the other one right here is going to do the sleeves, and then I will have a ton left over. So maybe I'll make a hat to go with it or something. That would be fun. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, very happy with it. This is a great pattern, very easy to follow. The fit is perfect. There is a little bit of just a little bit of shaping, short row shaping on the back of it, just to bring the back up and to make the fit a little better. But other than that, you just knit, except for here, which is the garter pattern, the garter panel that's gonna go all the way down my arms. So yeah, I'm so happy with this. It's really exciting. Not too bulky. This is a 3-weight yarn, so it's definitely not too heavy. Like I can probably wear this for the rest of the video and not feel too hot. I think I will, just because I don't feel like pausing again. And I don't have a ton of other stuff to show you. So this one's gonna be a quick one. All right, so before I show you what's taking up all my time, I did work a little bit on this sock. This is just a vanilla sock from the, what is her name? Crazy Sock Lady here on YouTube. Very easy pattern. We've just been going and going. I am using the watercolor sock from Lanes du Nord, made in Italy. It is a, I want to say 75% wool, 25% nylon. It's supposed to make 2 identical socks. I do not think it will make 2 identical socks. Maybe it will. Because I'm getting back almost, I'm really close to getting back to the starting point, and I have probably at least, let's see, where's my, probably at least 2 more inches. Maybe not though. How big are you right now? Right now we're at 9 inches. Maybe, oh, we're right around, hold still please. Sorry. Trying to measure. Yeah, we're right at about 9 inches. And I want to get to like 10.5 for this size. So maybe this little bit of green will get me another 1.5 inches. Oh, actually, no, it's almost time to start decreasing. It's time to start decreasing. That's right. You got to stop 2 inches before your length. Oh, it's time to start decreasing. Okay. So maybe it will work. Trust the process, I guess. I gotta remember that. Okay, we're ready to start decreasing. That's awesome. Because we are almost done with that sock. That's so cool. Oh man, I gotta make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yay. Okay. So anyway, that's what I've done. I like it. It is starts off with this like really light kind of denim into a darker denim into a green. My dog is drinking water. And then it'll go back to this light to start over to do the second sock. So it's gonna be really cool. Very pretty, very pretty. This is one of the ones that my boss sent to me as a gift. And I like it. I got 1 more of the yarns that he sent. And that's it. Okay. Oh, by the way, so with the sleeves of this sweater, I forgot to mention, I mentioned this last time, but I want to make the sleeves 2 at a time. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And so I will be casting on both of the sleeves. We'll see how that works. Probably on 2. Hopefully I have enough. I can gather, because like you know how it is, if you're a knitter or a crocheter, your supplies like disappear. And so hopefully I will be able to find another set of another set of needles in the right size and another cable in the right size to do that. But that's gonna put that off until I finish this project. I finished this like probably last weekend at some point. I don't remember the date, but I just put it away immediately because I knew I was gonna hold off. But I can't wait to finish it and wear it. This neck is a little bit close though. That's the only thing. I'm feeling it. Now that I've been wearing it for like 5 minutes, the neck is like very, because I'm not really a big turtleneck girl, but it's okay. All right, so what has been taking all of my attention this week? It is this beauty right here. This is my Call the Midwife blanket. Is it not gorgeous? So I told you I have a friend who's having a baby. The baby shower is next weekend, so I have to finish this. I am right about halfway through. I'm on my 3rd ball of yarn, skein, whatever. We are using Patton's Beehive Baby Sport in the color pink, I guess. Let's see, Precious Pink. This is, I bought this on clearance at Michael's probably like a year ago. I've never seen it anywhere else that I can recall, and I think they clearanced it out. They clearanced Michael's baby yarn out, so I think they were bringing in a new brand of baby, like a new house brand of baby yarn. And so they clearanced out all of the old Michael's brand, and they clearanced out this baby yarn. And I think they have a baby yarn there, though. It's probably similar. but that's what I'm using. So I'm on the third ball right now. I think my width is like right around 36 inches, like either 35. I think it's like not exactly 36, like 35 or 37, I don't remember. And so we're gonna go get as close to square as we can. I think we should be able to make it, because the first ball got me, how many inches? Like 8 or 10 inches, I want to say. Let's see, the first ball got me 9 inches-ish, 8.5, 9 inches. So 4 balls will get me, what, 32 plus 4, 34 inches? I think that's really good. That'll be really good. And then, I have 5 balls though, so if I need more, it's fine. But what I want to do is I want to border it. What are you eating? Hamilton, drop it. No, sir. Hang on a second. My dog has this habit that I thought he had gotten over of stealing things out of the trash. Even after we got a trash can that was harder for him to open, he still figured out how to open it. But he hadn't done it in a while. The medicine that he's on for his autoimmune condition like makes him extra hungry, and so he got in this bad habit of eating out of the trash, and then he stopped doing it for a while, but he just started again this week. I think he's stressed though, because we're packing and moving, and it's got him a little stressed. I think that's why he's kind of gone back to that. But anyway, so yeah, I think we'll get to 4 balls will get me right around, so right now I'm at 21 inches, so 4 balls will get me, might even get me closer to 40 inches, which would be nice. But then the designer, who's Allison Russell Crochet and More here on YouTube, she has a pattern for the, like her pattern for this, because this is a vintage, like this is a very old crochet pattern. There's a million tutorials for this, but she does include a border in her tutorial. I'm gonna do the border in like white or maybe even gray, because I have white and gray of this, something, just a little contrast. So I'm not gonna use all 5 balls of this yarn, this pink yarn. So then now I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with the rest of it, but we'll figure that out. That'll be probably the border of something else one day. Anyway, that's what I'm working on feverishly, because I have to finish it this week. It's very fast, so it's not, I will finish it. The only thing is especially, I don't know if it was just this week, because the first ball went really fast. The second ball went much slower, but I think the issue is just like, I've been more distracted. I've kind of had a down week, but I've also had a busy week. And so I missed all the distractions. Like there's several times when like I worked on this a little bit throughout the day, and then at night when I like really went to like work on it some more, I found a mistake and had to like redo everything, like undo everything I did for that day. And then I just pretty much got back to where I was, you know, just pretty much got me back to where I was. Like I didn't really make as much progress. Earlier, yesterday I was working on one of these rows, right? And I'm looking at it and I realized that like I had missed this whole eyelet row here. And so it went straight from one box to the other box without this, you know, and I was already done with that top box. And so I was like, first I was not gonna go back and fix it, but because it's a present, I went back and fixed it, even though they probably would not have noticed, with a newborn baby and all that, like they probably would never have noticed, but I just decided to go back and fix it. So that erased like a whole bunch of progress, not a whole bunch, but you know, a day's worth of progress. It was a little demoralizing because I was not having a great evening anyway. But today was good. I didn't find any big mistakes that I had to like rip out whole several rows for, so that's good. This is, I guess I'll talk about it a little. It is just a fillet pattern. So you've got this, the eyelets are just chain 2s, and then the flowers are just chain 3s. One thing that's a little bit slow about it is that you like say here, let's say we'll just do this, like say the top of the flower here, so this is a chain 3 that closes it up, right, and makes this top hole. But then like a lot of patterns will just have you like do three double crochets in the like into the chain space, but this one will have you do, like, the pattern has you like work into the chain itself, which is something I've never been good at. I'm very slow at working in the chains, and so it slows me down a little bit, but that's fine. I think it does make a good effect. But it is just a fillet pattern. I love fillet crochet. It's like magic. I love fillet crochet the same way I love mosaic knitting. Like the way that you can just like in mosaic knitting, you just like do some slip stitches and knits and stuff, and it just makes like you can make any kind of like design almost. And same thing with fillet. Like you just do some chains and you can make anything. And I think it's just like magic, and it's very beautiful. It's very soft. Obviously it's going to be very holey, which is always like, it's not the best for a baby, obviously, but I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine, because especially when she's little, it can just be like a car seat blanket, and then when she gets to be older, then, you know, it'll be fine for a carry around blanket. It'll be big enough that she can keep it for a few years. So I'm really excited about that. I am gonna work on it some more tonight. It is late, but it's a long weekend. We're gonna be busy though. We did some packing. We've got more packing to do this weekend. We are in underwriting for the loan on the house, the one I don't like. And we did the, what's it called? Inspection this week. It went really well. Which is good, because I didn't, as much as I don't really like this house as much, I also don't want to start all over with the process. So I'm glad it went well, but I went and met the inspector because I had I thought I had a little bit of time during the day, like that day was on a Tuesday. And I was like, I had some downtime. Even though it's like an hour away, I was like, I'll meet him out there because I want to see. My husband couldn't meet him. He was planning to, but he couldn't. So I went out there and met him and walked around the house and just kind of got myself reacclimated with it just to see how I felt. I was probably actually feeling it less on second viewing than I was on the first. And like kind of all my apprehensions about it are still there. But I mean, it's fine. It's a good house. And it's just going to be different. So yeah, but we are packing up. We are trying to think, like, look around and see all the things I got to pack up in here. We are packing up. We got to, what do we got to get going? What do we do? We took a lot of stuff to Goodwill, and we'll probably take a lot more stuff to Goodwill. Me and my son are going to do like his room, because he's got a lot of clothes that we can give away. And just some old toys. We probably got to go through his books. We went through his books a few months ago, and we really got rid of like all the ones that he probably won't read, or like he read, and you know, they're just that are not ones he would keep. But we're probably gonna have to thin that out a little more again, but we'll see about that. And just like thinning out stuff like that. Some stuff that he's probably gonna keep at his dad's house, because he'll be primarily there, like his bike, his gaming chair, things like that. What else? Yeah. Okay, so I did have like some little purchases I meant to show you guys last time, but I forgot. Just some little cute stuff I got on Amazon. Because I have like you know, when you buy like cheaper, like value, like on Amazon or whatever, you buy like inexpensive hook sets like this one here, you know, just like no-name brands or whatever. They usually come with like a little thing of tapestry needles. And I have another one that I keep in like one of my other sets here, like this, that I have upstairs, like where this broke, and so the needles kept falling out. So I was like looking online to see like what I can use to hold needles and stuff, and I really wanted a magnetic one, because like the girl that I met, remember I told you guys I met this girl at the airport who was knitting, and she had like a magnetic notions holder, and all her needles and stitch markers and stuff were metal, so they like, it was easy for her to keep track of. I was like, I would love that. And so I was looking, I actually couldn't find one, but I did one. I found this little thing of needles, right? It's really nice, and it's got all these needles in it. So it's got the, I dropped one. One, it's really nice because it's got more of like the smaller needles here. Like a lot of the ones like this set here, they're all like fatter. There's not really like the very thin ones for when you're using smaller yarns. They're all like much fatter, which is fine, but then sometimes it's hard. But this one has like a wider range of like gauges of needles. And then it's got like the angle, this kind of angled one too, which is cool. You know what I really want? I seen a creator years ago and I forgot all about this, but she had this little tool that helps you like weave in ends really quick. Like you just kind of like weave the end of the yarn like through an eyelet, and then you do this, I don't know what it was. I gotta remember. But you kind of like feed it through your work, like where you're gonna, and you just do it and it just weaves it through really quick. I should look that up. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Because it's something I'd only seen once. And I don't really remember the details well enough now. But it's cute. This is just a cute, it comes with a lot of needles. So I bought it because can't have too many. Even though I actually do not lose my tapestry needles that often. But you never know. Like that, see? Just dropped them. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. All right. It came in this little case. I thought I was gonna have to break this case. This thing was so hard to open. I looked at the reviews after I bought it because I could not get this thing open, right? Because it's just like, and there's no instructions, there's no anything, but it's just like a little twist on, right? So I'm like, and so I went back to like the reviews or to like the Amazon listing, and I read the reviews and someone else said it was really hard. And so I was like, I could not get it for the life of me. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather just smash this thing with a hammer and just put the needles in something else, like than fight with this. But I finally got it, and now I just don't close it all the way. But it's really cute. So there's this one. And then, like I said, I wanted a magnetic case. So I found this little set of 3. One, I love the colors. You know, I love me my turquoises. And then this is a version of pink I like. And so the needles from the broken set, I put in this one here. I actually need to take it back upstairs. And look at that. There they are. It works like a charm. I didn't think it actually would work because the review said that the magnet was not very strong. So I was like, this might not even work, but it works pretty well. So yeah, this will be good. I can probably stick a couple of metal stitch markers in here too and just keep that with me. So that's cute. This was also on Amazon. I'll put the listings down. I don't have affiliates or nothing, but if I remember, I'll put the listings down. And then lastly, I found this little cute Notions box. And this one, I just like the design of. I haven't put anything in it yet, but it's adorable. It's just cute. I was looking for, I saw this one and then I couldn't find it again. It was like a Jane Austen themed one. And then I couldn't find it again. I love me some Jane Austen. But yeah, these are just little cute things I found. I meant to show you guys last time and I forgot. So there's that. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to go and crochet on this blanket some more. Hopefully I'll have it ready to show you guys next week. I think the baby shower is on Sunday. So gotta get it done by Saturday night in time to get it in the washing machine and dry. I gotta throw some stuff in the dryer to get it washed and dried Sunday night, you know, and then because then I'll have to take it, I'll have to carry it with me to church and then just go straight to the baby shower. No, I think I'll have time actually. We'll see. We'll see, because I think the location where it is, I'll have to come. That was weird. My video just shut off for no reason. Did I do like I wonder if I did like a gesture. I don't know. If anyone knows, maybe there's an iPhone gesture that I don't know about. But okay, my video just shut off, but now it's back. Anyway, I was wrapping up. I was just saying that, trying to work out in my head the logistics of how I'm gonna get this, what I'm gonna do on Sunday, next Sunday, but that's not your problem. That's it though. Mystery boxes, I still got 5 if you want them. If not, it's fine. I'm trying not to move them to my new house. There's no space for them. I gotta actually put a post up. I probably gotta like do something to like ping the post, you know, and like bring it back near the top of the algorithm, because it's been crickets for the last couple of weeks, but I also haven't like done much with it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll try to get this out to you. Today is Friday the 29th, right? I'll try to get this out to you tomorrow. I should have time. And so until then, I'll probably try to talk to you guys like by next Friday. I'll have this blanket to show you. Maybe I'll be working on the sleeves by then. I do have a couple of things I want to work on. I packed up a lot of like some of the yarn I had in my cabinets. Most of my yarn is in totes, so there's no point in packing it, but I had some in like a cabinet in my family room that I went ahead and packed in a big box, and it was mainly like the Joanne sock yarn that I bought earlier this year that I want to try to make blankets out of. So not blankets, sweaters and stuff out of. So because I packed that stuff up and then the rest of my stuff's in totes, I can get to that but I'm going to, once I finish this blanket and once I finish this sweater, I'm gonna focus on a couple of projects that I kind of like started and let dwindle so that I can just get them out of my hair. For instance, I want to do, I remember like a year and a half ago, I started knitted dog beds. Probably whoever was around at that time probably is not even around anymore, but they're just like, the yarn for that is just sitting in my nightstand, like getting tangled up more and more every day. So I want to try to finish those because for one, my new house is going to be all hardwood, and my dogs don't really like hardwood or laminate or whatever, not carpeted, except for the children's room and my mom's bedroom. And so like they like to sleep, you know, they like to lay on carpet. Like the only time they really like hardwood is when or hard floors is like right after we come in from a walk, because they like the way like the cool wood or flooring feels like on their bellies. Other than that, they'll always try to find some little spot of carpet. They've got a bed. So, and then my three-legged dog, he does not walk well actually on laminate, because I think his balance is not great, and also because when he was sick, he wasn't walking much and his nails grew out. But the, like, you know, if you have a dog, you can't really clip their nails like once the cuticle grows into it too. And so when I went, I was like asked if they can clip his nails at the vet. They were like, oh, we can't really clip them because of the cuticle. And so we try to walk and grind him down naturally as much as possible, but he still doesn't do a great job of walking like on my laminate floor. He never has, but now it's even worse. So I do want to have as many bed options, like places for them to lie down as possible, especially so that they're not on my couches. Because the reason we have baby gates, we have one here and we have one over here too, the other entrance to my living room. Because if not, and we have one in the entrance to the family room, because they will lay on the couch all day long and their hair gets like, it's impossible to get it out of there. And they're not like this anymore, but they used to like tear up the cushions and things like that. Now we kind of like, especially in the family room, we kind of let them loose in there, especially since we're probably not going to keep those couches. But we really don't want them like too much unsupervised on the couches. I don't mind them there every once in a while. Like when we're there, like a little snuggle, but we don't want them, like my bulldog used to just like lay on the couch all day long. So we don't want that. There is gonna be in the sunroom, it's like got that like, you know, that green carpeting, like outdoor carpeting thing. They have that. It has that in the sunroom, which is where I'll be working. So they'll probably will spend a lot of time in there because they like to lay in the sun too. But when we're inside the house proper, they're gonna want a bed to lay in. So that's one project that I want to finish up before we leave, is to get those dog beds done, at least one of them. And what else? There's a few other like kind of vintage things that I want to finish, and that way I won't have to pack up that yarn and transport it. Okay, anyway, let me get out of here. I thought I was gonna get out of here quickly, but now I'm rambling. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you. Bye.